Hello everybody and welcome back to Pyre. Last time we tested out Big Bertrude and her power against the dissidents. We won, handily even. But things are a little bit weird. There's a rainstorm, we're facing people that we don't normally face, there's only one star. Long story short, weird stuff's about to happen. So, let's go ahead and check it out. We have no idea what could possibly be going on, so... Oh, sorry about that, Dalbert, my bad. A pleasure to encounter you within the skies themselves, O Nightwings. They deliberately crashed into us, Father, yet you still addressed them in such a cordial manner? Now, Almer, I am certain that this was an honest accident. It appears no lasting damage has been done. Please take the helm, as I shall go and start to pick up all the fallen artifacts which shook free from the walls after the impact. Perhaps some of these old heirlooms may yet be repaired with adhesives drawn from certain flora we may find along our long and difficult quest. Damn you, Nightwings! You stay away from us! Yeah, you got it, Almer. I'm actually legitimately sorry. I didn't mean to knock into you. You were on the ground, and I was just like, hey, how's it going? And then... I feel bad now. Oh, hold on. Volfred joins you as you soar high above the storm-ravaged waters on approach to the infamous Isle of Kaelmer. Among its cursed qualities, it seems this wretched storm means I cannot rightly smoke. One of the downside's small misfortunes, I suppose. The wagon's drive imps seem not to mind, at least. In fact, they seem more animated now than even than usual, sir. Perhaps they feel some sort of connection to this place. Tarek, do you suppose the Tempers were able to make it here intact? They ought to have seen it in the stars, though we shall soon know for certain. That we shall. Take us in, please, Rita. Alright, well, we got two options. We got the Barb Reef, where Sir Gilman observes that this current of the Isle of Kaelmer is teeming with fish, which we can sell for money. And this is the more restful current towards the Isle of Kaelmer. Okay, so this one takes a little bit less time, which means that we're able to probably sit down, rest, have some vocations, that kind of stuff. I can't really take a look at my roster while I'm in here, can I? No, I cannot. I guess that will go ahead and take a dip by Sharp Shoal. That makes sense to me. Besides, Teasel's the cutest, right? That's what we do. You make landing within the Deathless Tempest, far west of where you first breached through to the shores beyond. You wonder which sort of celestial landmark lies hidden amidst these waters, though for now, you have some time left before continuing onward. Okay, so two things. Bertrude already gets the Beyonder Crystal? Are we serious? A visit from my favorite reader. What is the occasion? Hey, Sandra, you feel like talking today? I thought I told you to be gone. She's pushing you away as she did before. Perhaps I ought to cease my services to you if you insist on disrespecting my wishes thus. Would that sound good to you, oh reader? Imagine not having access to the loathsome trinkets which I grant to you. Imagine those idiots of yours having to get by without my tutelage. I can imagine it just fine, myself. I was once a weapon, used to kill an emperor. Attempt to kill him, anyway. Now I am, once again, a tool being exploited, soon to be discarded. Go on, then. Leave me be. Go about your business. Let us pretend we do not know full well how this shall end between us. That is not fair, Sandra. I think you're a cool lady, and I would talk to you on a daily basis. That's very unfair of you. Pushing me away like that. I'm going to continue to bother you regardless. Okay, request of her scribe trial. Let's go. You need but ask, my reader. And you need but indicate who is to be my student. Hey, Bertrude. So, lucrative contract I don't think does anything for us here. So in my case here, since we can, I think it'd be a good idea to use the Lunar Glass. Just a little bit more move speed seems like a good plan. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Bertrude. The old bog crone, then. She does have some potential, I should think. More so than most of those with whom you share that little residence. Then, let us bring her forth. Soon, Bertrude appears in heed of the summons.
We sense that thou hast need of us.
Yes, we do, Bertrude. We got things to do. People to see. Stuff to happen. Trinkets to acquire. Bogcrones such as Bertrude can quickly pounce over okay, yeah, cool, sweet. I saw that. I read all that. That's good. I don't need to read fast or anything. It's not like my brain's like half asleep and not having enough coffee. Excuse me for a minute. That's not coffee, I swear to God. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, crone. You answer to me here. How very eloquent. May your vast experience exceed your knack for pleasant conversation. I trust that you shall have little trouble here without the benefit of your more communicative friends. Now, come. Aha. So, this is a permission-based trial. We have to find a way to kill them all. And since they're all lightweights, they end up being problematic on that front. Oh, I picked up the ball. I did not mean to pick up the ball. That was a mistake. Now, here's the bad news. We just got scored on easily. So the trick here is, first off, we can't let them get to the Pyre. That's just not allowed. There we go. Okay, got one. Dropped. But it's still within my grasp. Ah! Oh, I got it. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, so this one's tough. Like, you really do have to be on your toes and, like, manage to move and, like, stay your distance, get the power cast whenever they show up. Because, like, you can spam to your heart's content, but if you're not... If the RNG off the spam does not work out appropriately, like, you're gonna have some problems. Bertrude is exceptional for this kind of stuff. Like, she's really good at this kind of permission. Oh, they shot it in. The rude boys. So they still have all three of their dudes for this, too. Oh, are you kidding? Okay, at least they got one of them back, but they are still going to get the score on this one. Okay. Maybe we need to go more offensive. Because this slower style of play is not working. Wow! He has a massive freaking aura. Okay, this is difficult. This is very difficult. I'm not sure how to stop this. They have, like, an infinite amount of, like, aura. They can shoot from across the map. They can do all this other great stuff. No, get stomped upon. Okay. Go, 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 go. What? And land it. There we go. Okay, just one more good land like that and we should be fine. That was a little close, but I liked how that worked out. Just need to land those power casts as often as possible, you know what I'm saying? I think that the power cast might be just a little too short for me. There we go. There we go! Okay. Once you land that power cast timing, like, it was a little bit longer before. Now it's shorter than it used to be. And I guess I'm just not used to it. But once you got the hang of the power cast, that was simple. As Bertrude says.
A simple test, undeserving to be called a challenge.
I ought to fail you just for gloating, crone. But these are not my rules, and your performance was sufficient. Thus, you have passed my test. Congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Well then. That was really strong showing out of what Bertrude can do. And now that I got the hang of that power cast, I'm really hoping we can put that to some seriously good use.
Good riddance to that mouthy wraith. Show us, then, what trinket she bestoweth upon us.
Melith's tale. Bertrude's blast pierces through solid objects? What? That is insanity! That is so good! Oh my god. Yeah, immediately we're going to swap those two around because that is way too strong. That is insanely good. Alright. So we need to start thinking about who we're going to send upstairs to the Great Liberated Beyond next. The two people that we want to use in our next... I guaranteed two people that we want to use in our next raid are going to be Jordariel and Bertrude here because they have the rest experience to really make it worth it. But everybody else still needs a lot of rest experience. So what I'm going to end up doing is bringing Hedwyn along. And we're going to send Hedwyn up to the Liberation, right? That's going to be my plan. Anyway, we'll see if that has to change. Gaze into the abyss. Having arrived in the tumultuous waters of Sharpshroll, you find yourself lost in thought, watching the horizon. Then... What do you got to say, buddy? Wishes for you to come join the others. Tizo leads you back to the wagon's cabin where the others are waiting. Together, you share an entertaining conversation and a decent meal, courtesy of the lone minstrel, who caught a fresh catch earlier. Your companions gain +1 hope for the next ride. Ah, that's sweet. Oh, there's somebody in the cabin waiting for us. Sir Gilman! Wow, you seem all fired up. What's up with you, buddy? Oh, hold on, what's this? The Tempest. Entertaining, but would unleash calamity if it ever were to be unbottled. Oh, so it's a tiny storm. It's a storm inside a bottle? That's kind of cool, actually. Here, Pamela, give me some booze. Alright, what's up, Gilman? Sir Gilman is training intently when you approach. Master Rita! This knight was so engulfed of memories of the Sea Dominion that he had failed to detect your stealthy advance upon his position. Splendidly done! This knight would have been vanquished by you, easily. This knight is fortunate to have you as an ally rather than a mortal foe. His kind routinely clambers from the depths of the Sea Dominion to seek greater glory, and perhaps a slightly longer life expectancy within your commonwealth. Such an honor it would be to be assigned the rank of knight, and be conscripted onto the front lines of the Commonwealth against their vicious, winged enemies. In the Sea Dominion, it was our ultimate goal to fight our way to the surface, past our brethren, past the razor reefs, to strangle kelp, the snagglefins that prey upon our kind. Sir Gilman continues listing undersea dangers and terrors for some time. Past the blood sniffers, the electric scallops, the rogue worms of the frigid current, the paralyzing nets of the far fishers, and even past the scalding waters of the glowing trench. Finally, he trails off. Yet, even despite the myriad challenges of living in the Sea Dominion, it is each would-be worm's knight duty to abandon that place at his or her soonest convenience. How humorous it was to learn that life within your commonwealth had quite a bit in common with our existence under sea. 'Twas not all pomp and glory as the stories told. Perhaps it is our lot, as worm knights, to bring strife with us wherever we should go. For even here it seems that is our kind pitted both against our brethren and all others. He remains silent for a while, but then... Oh well, it is fortunate that this knight found within this place so fine a company as yours. It is a most different change of pace to strive towards a common purpose, rather than strive constantly to outperform each other towards one's own self-gain. Although, to the extent that we're competing still, this knight shall ever strike to take the lead. Make no mistake about that, Master Rita. This knight was born to be the best, just like all the billions like him. Excuse me. Now, he is off to steal himself. Your pardon, Master Rita. He scoots off somewhere to continue with his self-made training regimen. And he's got +1 quickness for the next rite. I wanna, but I don't wanna. The extra quickness could be pretty sweet, but continue on your journey. The Isle of Kaelmer. So, this is a fancy-looking place. It's got, like, faces and stuff on it. Looks weird. Anyway, let's see what happens. Oh, it's you! Hey, buddy. A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side comes huffing towards your wagon here in the steady currents of Deathless Tempest. You let it in and offer it some light refreshment, as Ruki would have done. The imp's message turns out to be about him. You learn Ruki's past transgressions have all been forgiven since his return to the Commonwealth. He was even offered a well-appointed home and place of business. It must have represented just the kind of lavish lifestyle that Ruki always claimed to have had for himself and his extended family. Eventually, and somewhat reluctantly, however, he refused the gifts. Instead, he tracked down Volfred's agents and gave them ample information, thus emboldening their ranks. The last bit of the message sounds as though it was transcribed word for word from something Ruki said. It simply reads, "The rest of you better get back here soon, or else!" You thank the messenger in for the report. Soon, it has all your companions talking. Hard to believe he would have turned down living in that kind of luxury. Though maybe he got used to it out here. Which means Tizo's happy to learn that Ruki joined the revolution in the Commonwealth.
We understand that Ruki holds no small degree of influence, at least among his kind.
Ah, the noble Ruki! He sets a shining example unto us all. The days aren't quite so bright without him, though sounds like he's doing well out there. It seemed that Greentail had himself a conscience after all. The news of Rookie's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. The messenger imp accepts some scraps to eat from you and rushes off. And we get another hope. We have +2 hope for the next fight. We are going to respawn so fast. I mean, hopefully fast enough. We'll have to see, won't we? Your wagon shudders to a halt at the Isle of Kael'mare. Bizarre outcroppings give it a forbidding feel. In the distance, you hear the odd gibbering noises that sound like drive imps. Okay. Hey there, Falcon Ron. Well, guys, how'd you find me all the way out here? I mean, this is for extra special customers. I'm only joking, only joking. You're the only customers I got. Got you again! Only joking about that too, because I got tons of customers. It's just that they already bought a lot of stuff today, so they're not here, okay? Anyway, I just got in a little something which maybe you'll be into. Been hearing about these little numbers for a while. Check them out. He reveals to you a set of rings, a jeweled band, and a runed band. At the start of round, briefly gain infinite stamina if an ally has the jeweled band. So if you equip... Ooh. Thinking these singers are supposed to be for a couple of lovebirds. Know what I mean? But anybody could probably use them, provided they was to buy them off of me. So I was going to get them for myself, but... Anyway, let me know if you want them. Yeah, you got a Falcon Ron, my dude. You don't have the money for them. Not even close. They're actually pretty good, too. We should probably, like, honestly aim to save up a little bit for those. Here, have an apple. Yep, 17 total. I feel really rich. Have some fungus. Yep, sounds good. Do we have the ability to buy anything so that he doesn't get mad at us? We do. We can buy a dash of Stardust. I think that's exactly what we're gonna do, just to say that we did. There you go, Ron. Have some dough. Come see us again, guys. Anytime, Falcon Ron. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, commence the right. Weird. Nothing that we don't have anything else though. Typically, Jordario is always among the first to start making preparations for the rites, just as soon as you arrive amid such places as the eerie stillness of the Isle of Kael'mare. This time, however, she does not assist the others. She has not even donned the raiments. Your concern is noted, reader, but it is misplaced. It is only that the one we are to face this time, Ignarius. We denied his liberty before. It seems almost cruel to set him further back. How absurd that I should even care. It is simply that I seldom see those with features similar to mine. Those who have survived here long enough to earn their horns. I shall go now to prepare. You know, when you look at it that way, that's actually pretty... That's pretty sad. Huh. Oh, good. We got another star. Lord Gandroth. That doesn't seem fun.
Lord Gandroth.
More cunning and quicker to react. +8 hope. Okay, look. If we go for these two, we get our +6 enlightenment out of it, which is nice. And admittedly, we're at an uphill fight because, yeah, we're behind. But you know, this could be worse. I'd be down for this. This is fine. Yeah, let's give this a shot. I could use the extra enlightenment. Let's have it. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Except for everything. We might have to do a couple of tries at this one, but hey, you know what? That's fine. We've had to restart a couple of different things before, so that shouldn't be a big deal. Hello, speaker.
The 8 scribes dragged you all the way into the blasphemous Isle of Kael'mare.
Which honestly has some of the coolest art in the game. Holy cow.
Surrounded by even more gibbering nitwits than usual. The adversaries
Oh,
who are
no.
to confront shall be
Oh
the
god.
Tempers.
That's a lot of drive imps.
Their fire to a smolder and step closer to freedom.
That looks like an actual football field.
Now prepare yourselves.
Hey. Well, if it isn't Curlyhorns. Surprised they didn't let you out already. Not that I'm complaining. Was hoping I'd run into you again. See, you've been stuck here for, I don't know, about 14 years. Not that I'm counting or anything. You gained some appreciation for the simple stuff, you know? A bit of cool breeze, a solid meal. Anyway, it's good to see you in one piece is all. Jadariel removes her mask and stares at him. Why are you doing this? We have a rite to conduct. Yeah, well, I've conducted lots of rites, you know. Fat lot of good, it's done for me. Yet here you are again. Yeah, anyway. He throws on his mask. Guess we better get things started. Our kind, we got a reputation to uphold. Jadariel watches him for several moments, then rejoins your group. So, our adversary, Ignarius, his heart is not in this. We should be able to prevail against him without difficulty.
Now let us get started.
Okay, so naturally, I could put Jadariel in the front. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Bertrude in front. Actually, I just realized this is the one map where Bertrude's bad. There's nothing to there's nothing to shoot through with this thing. Oh, sad pandas. Maybe I could give her something else. Do we have like an Ashen Coal or something that allows us to like increase our Pyre's HP? Because as it stands right now, it's just like, not so sure. It doesn't seem like it, honestly. So we'll give you the lucrative contract because that's which one again? Oh, it's when dousing the adversary's Pyre. No. We're going to give you the lucrative contract. There you go. So you can make money for us, and why don't you? You'll go second. We'll put Jadariel in first, and I think that for hers, it would make sense that... Where's my moon crest? Who's got the moon crest? Hey, you. Give this back. Okay, Jody. You get the moon crest. There we go. Cursor speed's going up slowly. That way, if you get banished, you come back faster. Alright. I think we're going to put Bertrude on the northern side here. Not that it matters all that much.
Bertrude.
And then we'll put Hedwyn on the bottom side here.
Very well.
Ignarius. He's supposed to be the best. Bring it on then, Nightwings. Let's see you beat me again. That's really rough. I feel kind of bad for him. As the rite commences, the imps throughout the cavernous area roar with excitement. Our struggles at our plan. Mere entertainment to these loathsome creatures. Begging your pardon, sir. The imps of the Isle are quite passionate about the rites. Just now they offered a bounty in soul if our triumvirate proves worthy. They would pay us? In exchange for what, exactly? And where did they get the soul, for that matter? My understanding is they wish to see us perform various feats of glory. As for the source of their wealth, who can say how much soul lies lost within the sea? Reader, it may seem beneath you, but the opportunity is real, if the soul could be of benefit. Indeed. Then, reader, my boy, it is yours to decide if the entertaining these sad creatures is a justifiable distraction during these affairs. We trust your judgment. Now, let us not distract you further here. Okay, here you shall be tasked with feats of glory in the rites. Sounds good. Banish 2 exiles in a single aura cast.
Now begin. 'Tis taken.
Pass it over to Hedwyn. Yeah, we're gonna lose Jody here. Whoop! Got it.
The Nightwings thus assert themselves.
So we have a lot of ground to cover. They have 160 to do here, so that's scary as hell. Wow, that was rude. No, get out of here. Oh no, the lucrative contract!
There's a proper dousing.
Yeah, that is a proper dousing. You've done it. Good job, you. You ain't half bad there, Curly Horns, you know? Shame we're on opposite sides like this and all. Fighting over who gets out of here. Back home, I would have just walked up and bought us both a drink. I would have punched you in the mouth. That's what I like about you, Curly Horns. You hate my guts as much as I do. Now, come on! Let's see you stomp me one more time, just like you Nightwings did up on that mountaintop. Alright, well, we've kind of bungled things up a little. Whoop!
Ignarius. These days he is nothing but an aging brute.
We're gonna give this to, whoop, Bertrude, because she can dunk it
That Bertrude's faster than she looks.
for the +5 extra Pyre stuff, which is really, really nice. Okay.
Poof.
Damn it. Okay, Hedwyn, you gotta land this. Jumped and dunked. So that was pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very pleased about that. But we're having a hard time landing these, like this feat of glory or whatever it is. Oh god, I jumped in the wrong spot. 1, 2, there we go. Managed. But I did it. There we go. Now we got it. Plus 20 extra soul for doing that. That's awesome. Okay, and then we got Birchroot in there, which is really, really handy. Get Headwind up here. Whoop! Goals Bracer gives me infinite stamina, which means... Ah, what happened to my jump? Gotcha. Okay, so we're going to grab the ball. Slowly make our way up. Whoop! Nicely done. Okay, we're actually about to win. This is coming along nicely. The imps grow more and more agitated with each passing moment. Some start spilling onto the sacred grounds. I hate these things. Go on, get out of here. We're in the middle of something here. What?
What are those blasted creatures doing? This is a sacred tradition, not some boorish spectacle.
Dunk it, dunk it, dunk it. Yeah, go, Jody, go. Okay, so we only have 10 more left to go, and we're like ready to go here. This is awesome. Okay, power. No, not quite a power cast. There's our power cast. Oh, that's that dead, unfortunately. Uh-oh. No, God. Okay, we got dominated there. That sucked.
Well, I dare say.
So we're down to our last hit as well. We could easily still lose this. We haven't won yet. Oh, God. Pass it over. Dunk it. We're good. That was close. That was not easy.
I thought for certain they would not.
Yeah, so did the Stars. They had 160 to their Pyre. That is actually incredible. Yes, the right is done. Thank you very much. Well, Curly Horns, what can I tell you? Guess your Nightwing still got a spring in your step. You could have prevailed. Why did you hold back? You really want to know there, huh? Indulge me. Sure. You free tomorrow night? Jodariel scoffs at this. She dons her mask. Then she turns and walks away with him without another word. Ignarius simply stands and stares. Damn.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
Man, it's one of those things where I'm like, I really wish that I could have, I don't know. Those characters are actually kind of cool. I kind of like Ignarius, and I feel bad about this now. I mean, he's a jerk, guaranteed a jerk, but it seems like Jodariel and him have something happening, and I want to explore that further, so... Like, I didn't, like, the last time I played through this, Jodariel, I think, was the first person I sent up, or amongst the first. So I didn't really get that chance to really have the two of them talk. After you and your fellow exiles overcame the Tempers, you find the lone minstrel tending to one of your own. Jodariel seems to be unwell, although you cannot yet sense why. How are you feeling, madam? My strength has failed me. I feel alert enough, but very, very weak. I see. Then please, do not exert yourself or try. The lone minstrel motions for you to come closer. Reader. Jodariel appeared rather disorientated and more fatigued than usual, reported feeling not entirely present. Symptoms of banishment sickness, an ailment suffered by those who frequently conduct the rites, debilitating but fleeting. She should soon be able to take part in light activities, I think, but under no circumstances shall she be able to conduct the coming rite. Now then, I ought not keep you from the stars above. Please, go and have a look for them for all of us, I think, are anxious to depart this place. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. So, Jodariel's got banishment sickness. That's weird. It's strange. So we got Haub. We got Gol. We got Melith. Alright, well, let's look for people that we haven't yet fought. We haven't fought the Fate since we started doing all these new things. We fought everybody else. So, you know what? It's going to have to be the Fate next to get the distinct feeling. Or we could fight... Oh, the Furies. If we fight the Essence next, that knocks them down a bit, which means that we're up against the Withdrawn. Probably in our final right. It's tempting. 2-0, 2-0, 1-0. Yeah, honestly, the Fate's the right way to go. Unfortunately, we are going to be a little bit hopeless as a result, but we should be fine here. It's just that we don't get a lot of opportunities to get any more story either for any of these. Like, they've all kind of done their thing, if that makes any sense. Still, we owe the Fate a fight. Even if it means going back here again. It is good to know that Dalbert, Oldheart, and the Fate are going at this still, as I had once feared for them. Their respect for the traditions of the rites has sometimes held them back. He then shares with you what details he attained of your next adversaries. Dalbert Oldheart, an adversary who showed you respect and even generosity. Despite his advanced age, he has also made for a formidable opponent. He and his son. The so-called Elmer the Helpless, ever present at his father's side. He was abandoned as an infant before Dalbert found him and raised him as his own. Dalbert taught his son everything he knew of his cultural heritage, as a descendant of one of the Alpha Chiefs thought to be descended from Jomur Manymane himself. However, his more vocal attempts to preserve old Kerr traditions in the Commonwealth often fell on deaf ears, and even roused the anger of officials. One day, he insisted on celebrating Fang Song, against the wishes of his family. Fang Song, an old Kerr holiday in which a single pack of Kerrs vanquished an entire Imperial brigade. Well, I can understand why the Commonwealth would not have liked that. His family's caution was well founded in this case, and he was taken into custody. As for Aylmer, as his father was led away, he put up enough of a fight to where he would wound up sharing his father's cell, and soon enough, his sentence. In the downside, their faith brought them in contact with a pack of spiritual Kerrs residing in Jomura Valley. In time, they became acquainted with the rites, and helped to revitalize the long-struggling triumvirate known as the Fate. They have since struggled on, at times flirting with freedom, though seldom getting within striking distance. Yet, still, they long to find a way to return to their ancestral home and family. Perhaps the Commonwealth saw not separating these two, even their exile, as an act of mercy. Still, our sympathies ought not to stray us from our course. Good night, my boy. You bid Volfred a good evening. It is too late to take flight, so you make plans to rise at dawn to continue your travels. And somebody wants to talk. Hey, what's up, Edwin? Hold on, just picking some mushrooms and some apples. It's fine. What's up? Hey, my friend. Come join Jadariel and me. We were just doing nothing. Not exactly accurate, Edwin. She produces a bottle of some sort from her cloak. Still can't believe you got a hold of that, Jody. I have my ways. Oh, I know, but still. Jadariel opens the bottle and pours several glasses. Well then, what shall we toast to? Right now, I got no idea. So let's see. We can toast to friendship. You wish to salute Hedwin, Jodariel, and the others without whom you would not be here. We can toast to freedom. Your quest is not beyond your reach. May all continue to strive for the best outcome. Or to drinking. All too rare are such occasions, even in the Commonwealth, so they are to be cherished. You know, I think in this case, especially with Ruki gone, I'm thinking to friendship, and thinking about Ruki makes the most sense. You raise a toast of friendship, giving thanks to Hedwin and Jodariel for putting their faith in you. You know all too well where you would be if not for them. Would that you knew such company as this back when you had your so-called freedom in the Commonwealth. Life takes strange turns, and for some of them, you are grateful. Damn right, my friend. I'll drink to that. And so they do. A bit of revelry is all too brief, but afterward you feel as though a burden has been lifted from your shoulders for the time. Let us save the rest for later, then. Good evening to you both. You go your separate ways. For now. Well, that's just kind of sweet and touching. But hey, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you folks have been enjoying yourselves. If you are, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below, and if you want to see some more, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications and all that good stuff. Either way, Pyre. Going pretty well. Weird place. The imps were strange, and I'm glad they're giving me money. See you next time.